Hello everybody, and Jess here, and welcome back to Undead Girl Murder Farce, episode 9. I believe episode 13 came out today, so the series is done, but I am not yet done with it, I'm afraid. But yeah, slowly but surely getting there. Right, what happened in the previous episode? Well, the previous episode was mainly a big reveal of the banquet, right? Moriarty rushed in through the wall, essentially, and everything was revealed. His motivations, his plans, who all of his goons are, what is their deal. And we know that the main drive... the main thing that drives Moriarty right now is finding more creatures, more monsters to fuse into Jack, to make him even more and more and more powerful. That's why he is after werewolves right now, so that's why he needs the gem that supposedly points away to the werewolf village, or whatever it is. What else happened? Fighting, of course. Nobody died, oddly enough. I fully expect... I mean, nobody. We'll get to that. I fully expected one of Moriarty's goons to die. Someone, anyone. But no. The only dead people were Fatima Double Darts and Reynold Stingheart, who fought Jack, together with, who was there? Not Phantom, Arsene and Tsugaru. And they were killed very, very, very easily. But they were the only victims during this whole scuffle, which seems really, really odd, I guess, maybe? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not counting tons and tons of background characters who are laying dead all over the floors in the entire mansion, right? But as far as named characters go, there were only 2 victims. And I need to brighten my camera a little bit, I think. Okay. What else? In the end, Tsugaru turned out to be very ingenious in what he's doing, and despite losing to Jack, although I'm not sure if he didn't lose on purpose, honestly, he managed to retrieve the gem. That was their goal, after all, so the gem is safe and sound. Arsene and the Phantom run off with the silver... whatchamacallit, safe, with the silver safe, but the gem is the most important. And as it turns out, it really does point to a location, Wolfgang Forest, something like that, some location in Germany. So I assume we will now be headed for Germany, to the werewolf tribe, and I don't know. And I don't know. Do we go there to caution those people about Moriarty being on the hunt for them? Do we tell them to move? Do we use werewolf DNA to strengthen Tsugaru? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. The previous episode marked an end of an arc, so it's kind of hard to predict where the next arc is going to go. I have a sneaking suspicion we are going to Germany, though, and there's going to be something with the werewolves. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, I guess one more big reveal of the previous episode. I believe Shizuku had for quite some time, had an intimate relationship with Aya, which is interesting, which is a very interesting tidbit. Also explains her loyalty to a degree. But yeah, now I think that's it. and we should just start watching this episode, shall we? To do that, you will of course need your subs to follow along with me. I'm gonna need my sound to hear what's going on and to hear the amazing OP, of course. And I'm also gonna have to ask you guys for your support on Patreon or YouTube monetarily down below, or not. Share my content, spread the word, costs you nothing, helps a lot. And with all of that out of the way, we can start watching episode 9 of Undead Girl Murder Farce in 3, 2, 1, go! Heavy steps. A werewolf. Oh, right, and Tsugaru's nature was revealed. That he is an effect of an experiment by Moriarty. And he's one of the failures who still, regardless, managed to escape. The screen is so incredibly dark that my ring light is like making me unable to see. I really need to get some better lighting in here. Some stronger light, but further away so it doesn't shine straight into my eyes. And yeah, werewolves. Yeah, I can't see shit. Can I turn off the light? And this one? I guess you can still see my face, so it's not that bad. And who's the cub? Okay, she survived. Okay, I hope we're not gonna get any dark scenes like that anymore. So yeah, another case of monsters who were probably harmless, let's be honest here. Being misunderstood by humans and hunted. Kinda, sorta. I wanted to say exactly like what happened with the vampires, but not really. The vampires in the end did live peacefully with the villagers, and the perpetrator of the crime was one of them, one of their own, which doesn't seem to be the case in case of the werewolves. Arson and Phantom feature in the opening a lot, despite only a single arc being about them. Like, you don't see the Godard family being represented this much in the opening, or the werewolves at all. I love you, Tsugaru. Heulendorf. Okay. Yeah. Name fairly on the nose, isn't it? Just don't drop it. Just don't drop it off the cliff. I mean, yeah, they are humanoids after all. So you don't even necessarily need silver. Okay. Sure, so it's only their human form that is vulnerable. Exciting, isn't it? There's so much life in Aya's voice talking about them. Give them some chocolate and they will keel over. True. I love them. Oh, it's the motherfucker who burned the werewolf house. Yep, it's the cage user. Exactly. The very same. Okay. I mean, we have a tie-in. It's a very sparse village. Villages are usually a little bit more tight. Okay. No, it ain't Shizuku. Everybody's making that mistake. Werewolf's revenge? Or something else entirely? Only young girls, only daughters. Yep, again, only a young daughter. Only on a rainy night. It's the werewolf mother's vengeance. 100%. Oh. Okay. Your own daughter disappeared. No. Someone else's. Lots of blood, but oh. So a different culprit. Very different modus operandi. So everybody's around the same prepubescent age. Is Heinemann actually the perpetrator? Of course, a bit of a performance. We can't do without it. Yes, it is the goddess speaking. Yes. You will. Opening the curtains. Okay, not quite a scream, but a loud gasp. I mean, not the only one here. Yeah, a little bit more experience. Blood. Shards of something. Canine footsteps. Claw marks. Because the paw steps are coming out of the... Yeah. But would a werewolf fit? But we know that as they turn into a wolf, they grow bigger to the size of a bear. So something's amiss. Huh? Could it be that the daughter turned into a werewolf? Where are the glass shards? Are they on the inside or are they on the outside? They're on the inside, so something jumped in. Okay. No, it's a picture frame. Glass shards on the outside. Something jumped out. Personal belongings. Seems to be the case. Of course. They're like siblings, I swear. uh. Gaeta. Okay. Could it be Louise is the werewolf? Responsible for all those previous disappearances? Yeah. They're working according to a certain modus operandi. So the victim didn't bleed. Yeah. So they had to have something prepared. Exactly. Prepubescent girl, someone's daughter. That's why. That seems to fit everybody's profile. Oh? Yeah. I mean, in their human form, they absolutely could. Hmm. Well, that was blunt, but probably a realistic assessment. Of course you do. They? Oh, werewolves. Sure. I mean, yes, to solve the case. Well, we just so happen to have something like that. Of course, sure. So it's not a place then. Seems like a fair trade. Oh, it's the white people. A cowboy. Okay. Sure. Oh, we now have a cowboy. Why not? Absolutely. Alice Rapid Shot, the list of characters tells me. And Kyle Chaintail. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. I'm having fun trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, let me preemptively pull out my book. Well, notebook. I guess notebook is a kind of book, is it? I don't know, man. Well, shit, I'm running out of space. I only have like this little bit left. Huh. After credits? No after credits. Okay. Okay, we can go through it again, as we always do. Right, werewolves who were probably innocent. Yeah, who are probably innocent. Interestingly, Yutte is in her human form. Meanwhile, the mother is a werewolf. And then there is a fully animal-looking third one who's sleeping somewhere. Yeah, the doctor was a part of it. We know that werewolves in their inhuman form are stronger. And in their human form, they are about as hard to kill as a human, so not hard to kill at all. Yutte died, the mother survived, and now the mother is kidnapping children, young girls around the age of her own daughter. That is the obvious conclusion. Somehow I don't think the obvious conclusion is the proper one, but let's note it down, just in case. Let's separate it with a dotted line as another arc. Werewolf mother wants to revenge someone. Is this a proper way to say it? No. It isn't. Avenge. Yeah, let's delete that R. Avenge. Jute by kidnapping and killing human daughters, her age. Alternatively, she force adopts them, but they, as a replacement for her daughter, essentially, but they run away and get killed by something else in the forest. Maybe. It's not the werewolves who are I can't write today. Who are killing. Something else entirely. Werewolves are living peacefully. Maybe Yute's mother is a little bit, weird in the head because of her daughter's death and whatnot, and she kidnaps young girls. But besides that, werewolves aren't the culprits. The markings are that of a werewolf, though, so maybe something else is going on here. Now, of course, a bit of performance. I love those three. I really do. And yeah, we know that werewolves have three forms: human, wolf, and therianthrope. Human form, they look like humans. They're essentially humans, can be very easily killed. But in their wolf form, they are harder to kill, and in the therianthrope form, they are as big as bears and even stronger and even harder to kill. I love them. I keep repeating it with every single fucking episode, but I really do. I love the banter. I love how much like Shizuku and Tsugaru are acting like siblings, essentially. It's great. It's great. Doctor. Doctor seems shady. First thing that immediately came to my mind. Doctor really seems shady. Like, sure, he has the gun behind his back, but okay, that's for self-defense. There are various things skulking around in the mountains. Maybe werewolves, maybe wolves, maybe bears, maybe mountain lions, who knows. But he does seem... Although he seems genuine here. This is genuine. Seems genuine. So either he's an amazing fucking actor, or he's not the culprit. Alternatively, he doesn't know he's the culprit. He transforms at night, goes on a rampage, finds himself back in his bed in the morning without the memory of what transpired. Maybe. But then again, we know that werewolves can change their form at will, so... A very sparse village, and there aren't any like fields or anything here. A church and some houses, and that's it. All of the villagers are shady, honestly. Yeah, started a year ago on a rainy night. just before spring, Mayor's granddaughter disappeared and was ripped to shreds. Then Woodcutter's daughter, same thing. Miller's daughter, same thing. Matching bite marks, matching everything, same culprit. And then there's Louise. But what's interesting is that the modus operandi doesn't fit. It didn't rain, first of all. Second of all, the girl was at her home. She wasn't, you know, going to fetch some water or anything like that. All the other girls seem to have disappeared outside of their houses, essentially entering the werewolf domain, kinda sorta. Not Louise, though. Louise was literally taken out of her own bed. This hole in the floor on the right seems interesting. What could have left it? A gunshot. A gunshot, possibly. We know that a hunting rifle disappeared. Werewolf uses a gun. Werewolf with a gun. Alternatively, Louise stole the gun and kept it under her pillow for self-defense. Louise stole the gun and kept it for some reason. That's rather bizarre indeed. Age matches, being someone's daughter matches, but the lack of rain, that doesn't match. That doesn't fit. There's a werewolf hiding among us, perhaps. Another theory, of course. Louise is the werewolf. Yeah, 8 years ago, there was a werewolf among us. I wonder if the werewolf, if the culprit is actually the werewolf mother, she's kidnapping and killing only the daughters of people who took part in the hunt. Because we have this guy, Louise's father. Maybe it's the Miller on the left. I'm not sure. He's an outsider, but why would you suspect him of being a werewolf right from the get-go? Also, Alma. That's another outsider. Of course, suspicious to them and to me as well, maybe. We don't know how long ago Alma arrived into the village, though. Alma is the werewolf mother. Alma is the werewolf mom. I'm gonna write it because there's no space for mother. We have some more outsiders. You like them so much, so here's some more. And I love how everybody's first instinct. First of all, I love the performance, as always. Everybody's instinct is to look at the statue of, I don't know, Mother Mary or a goddess of some kind or something. Because, of course, the acoustics in the church make it hard to discern where the voice is coming from. It's great. And it's a head inside. Interesting that the comparison here, this little like abstract scene, is Gustav opening the curtains in her daughter's room. Right? I almost missed it because it's just a few frames of him actually being in the room. But yeah, this is her daughter's room. His daughter's room. Huh. Curious. You only need ears, eyes, ears, and a brain. Yep. Kemo no Mimi, preferably. Blonde. She's blonde and in a wheelchair. Okay, the mother is blonde. I was about to go into like genetics, whether the mother is blonde or not, but no, she is blonde. And what's that dark spot on the left? Oh, it's the gunshot, isn't it? It's how he opened the door. He blew the lock open. Makes sense. Yeah. What do we have here? Blood on the bed. Sooty paw marks. Claw marks, destroyed bookshelf. Gunshot in the floor. It has to be a gunshot. It has to be a gunshot. Gun shot through the floor. I don't know what's the significance of it, but I'm gonna note it down just in case. And the culprit ran through the window. Any other details that I could discern? There was no light in the fireplace, so the culprit could go through the chimney. Yeah, seems a fair assessment. A therianthrope or a human could not fit, but a wolf could. And those are wolven paw prints. Sure, again, fair assessment. Turned into a werewolf and made the mess. Why make the mess, though? Why not just grab the girl, pack her into the bag, and grab and, run away with her through the window? Is it to, as Aya said, create an illusion of insanity? Let me see your poem. Why? Comparing the bite marks, yeah. Maybe it doesn't matter, but the mother seems very meek. And it's the father, it's Gustav, who always almost takes charge. I know. She seemed fine. She was in the bed reading a book. This window was locked. The other one doesn't even open. Interesting that the werewolf chose the window that doesn't even open. I guess just the choice was at random, and werewolf wouldn't, stay for a long time to, gently open a window, open it, and jump out to not create any additional mess. So the werewolf would jump out of the window regardless. But I wonder if it actually is significant that the fixed window was chosen. Yeah, glass shards are on the outside. Nothing's missing. No paw prints on the roof, so they had to get in through there, not out. Right, and the dust cloud. What significance does the dust cloud have that it's spread in one way or another? I don't know. Could it be that the sooty paw prints were left here like purposefully? The culprit went in through the opening window, perhaps was let in by the daughter, even. Left paw prints to simulate going through the chimney, and then left a mess to simulate a kidnapping, and then run through the window. Let me count somewhere. I need to find another bit of space. Helck continuation. I'm gonna leave. Shit. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave like a page and a half for Helck. Undead Girl Murder Farce continuation. Okay. What was I about to say? Right, the whole thing is a setup. Paw prints were left on purpose. Werewolf didn't get in through the chimney. Wait. Can I get a look at the bed? There's a single blood stain on the bed. I don't think there are other blood stains in the room. No, there don't seem to be any other blood stains in the room. Ages between 11 and 13. First menstruation. And the girls, as they enter puberty, turn into werewolves. They weren't kidnapped by werewolves. They turned into werewolves. Huh. I might be onto something here. The blood spot in this particular spot on the bed, and only on the bed. It really, it would fit. It would fit, wouldn't it? Girls, in parenthesis, Louise, turn into werewolves with first Menstruation. Why are their bodies left torn to shreds in the woods, though, by a werewolf? Territorial behavior? It's a new werewolf on the territory of existing tribe of werewolves? Maybe? Maybe? But yeah, before the pillow was dropped, there doesn't seem to be any... Yeah, there isn't really any soot around the fireplace, only the sooty paw prints. So if something was dropped down the chimney, it would leave dirt around the fireplace itself, not just, you know, whoever jumped down wouldn't just dirty their paws. I'm gonna call back. Wouldn't just dirty their paws, but also would cause a cloud of dust spread out. There doesn't seem to be anything like that. Bite marks match. Why a bite mark on a book, though? Right? To help withstand the pain of transformation? Bite the book to not scream? Bite marks on the book to help the pain of transformation. Really makes me believe that it could be Louise who's the werewolf. Could be a copycat, but probably not. Louise didn't go out often. And if she did, yeah, she would have someone carry her, well, drive her around in the wheelchair. She would have visitors, yeah. And yeah, of course, the culprit is sane. Had to bring a bag or something to load Louise into. Assuming it's not Louise who ran herself. She knows that the villagers are really short with werewolves. She was afraid that if it is discovered that she's a werewolf, she will be killed mercilessly by the villagers. So she'd rather stage her kidnapping and run away. Louise was afraid of being killed by villagers if she's discovered to be a werewolf, so she staged her kidnapping. I keep glancing to the left because my cat is sleeping there and making noises. And yeah, to intentionally create the impression of insanity. Indeed. None of the blankets are missing. Yeah, sure. The lock on the shed is broken, the rifle was stolen, and there is a gunshot hole in the floor. Why is nobody paying attention to the gunshot hole in the floor? I mean, Aya probably is, but she doesn't say anything. A year ago, when the incident started happening. Has to be connected somehow. It has to be. And the chances of her being alive are slim, assuming she actually was kidnapped by a werewolf. Their village is hidden at the waterfall's base. Wolf in Hell, not whatever. Forest of Fangs, whatever, sure. You're looking for the werewolves. Yeah. You need a key to find them. We have the key, sure, I won't tell you. Okay. There's no place called the Forest of Fangs in this world. So either we are dealing with something of another world, a portal to a parallel world where the werewolves live, or the Forest of Fangs is not a place. Yeah, it's not a place, but you must find it to get to the werewolf village. Forest of Fangs might as well be a necklace or something. Do I even note it down that Forest of Fangs isn't a place? No, I mean, it was said straight up, so it's not really a theory that can be confirmed or denied. And yeah, we will name the suspect in 2 days. Couple of brand new investigators. Hee-ho, sister! And number 3 and number 4. Is that it? Or number 3 and number 6? I didn't pay attention to the numbers. No, oh, number 4. Yeah, 3 and 4. I love the first-person view of her hat obstructing her vision. Yeah, this is great. I love it. I love this series. Metric fuckton of brand new theories. With just 1 episode. Jesus. It's great. It's great. I'm having fun. I'm liking it. There we go. Yeah. As I said, I'm having fun. I'm liking it. I really do enjoy this series, and I hope I can record some more in the coming days, coming hours. I'm not sure. I have some prior things to do today, and my weeks are in general gonna be a little bit less free because I also have stuff to do on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, besides just Fridays. So just when I'm getting into the swing of things, you know? Just when I'm getting into the swing of things, just when I'm starting to manage to record like 2 videos a day. For the past couple of days, I've been recording 2 videos a day without an issue. Just as I'm starting to get into it, Thursday, I need to finish recording now, and I need to be gone in like an hour, so I probably won't be able to record another episode. Such is life. Such is life. Oh well. But yeah, I really liked this episode. I really like that we are kind of sort of back to the basics, you know, back to the roots of this series. We started getting... The series started as, you know, that mystery detective show of trying to figure out who's the culprit and whatnot. Then with the second arc, it kind of strayed into that, you know, main conflict, and the overarching plot started seeping in, and it turned into lots of fighting, lots of fighting and very little detective work. Now we have reset back to the basics. We are doing some detective work again. There's some mystery to be solved. I can use my brain to try and figure out the mystery before the characters in the show manage to... Although perhaps Aya already has the culprit figured out. It's entirely plausible, of course. Now, probably by the end of this arc, Moriarty will appear or something, and it will be back to fighting, killing, and whatnot. But so far, I'm enjoying what we're having. I'm enjoying what we're having. The appearance of what's their faces? Alice and Kyle will throw a wrench into what Aya is doing for sure. But I don't think it will be a particularly large wrench. I don't think they really stand a chance against Tsugaru alone, let alone Tsugaru and Shizuku's combined forces, let alone if they manage to find the werewolves and be on friendly terms with them. So it's probably gonna be another couple of investigators biting the dust by the end of this arc. We'll see about it though. But yeah, again, I really enjoyed myself, and I really was expecting this video to be a little longer, like an hour and a half or so, but we just about passed the hour mark. Okay, good. I'm managing to speak my mind, to say what I need to say in shorter and shorter of a time. I think that will be better. But hey, tell me, do you prefer it when I go like super in depth and go over the same points over and over again and release 2-hour-long videos, or would you rather an hour long is the like tops of what you can pay attention to? Let me know in the comments. And I think that's gonna be it. I'm excited for this new arc. Absolutely, I'm excited for the detective work. I'm excited to be right. I'm excited to be wrong. I'm excited to find a solution to this case. It's good. I like it. Cool. Second season when? Second season when? Legit. But yeah, tell me. That's gonna be it. So you guys tell me in the comments down below what did you think of my of this episode, of my reaction, my theories, stuff like that. No spoilers, please. Spoilers, go to the Discord here and also in the description below. It's linked. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, but tell me why, so I can improve. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of future releases of not only Undead Girl Murder Farce, but also Magia Record, Ancient Magus Bride, Zom 100, Helck and Nanatsu no Maken, Shihai, Suru, and others coming at you in the future. I also stream sometimes, so you might want to click the bell icon to be notified when I go live. Support the channel if you want monetarily on Patreon, linked down below, where for $10 a month, you get early access to non-seasonal shows like Magia Record, and for just $1, you get a role on the Discord and a place in the credits. You can also support me monetarily on YouTube itself via super thanks, super chats, memberships, stuff like that, also down below, or not. Share my content, spread the word, it costs you absolutely nothing and still helps the channel a lot. Around like 4 or 5% of traffic to my channel comes here from Reddit, from people just sharing my stuff on Reddit, and it's great. It's great. Thank you so much. But yeah, right now, that's gonna be it from me for today. So as always, you guys do all the good stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers! And here's the list of my 1 through Patreons: QB Without a Net, Acrobo Survivor, Zetrin, Zay, Rainer, Akomancer, Marsh, Vassal, David, Dr. Wotuki, Alain, Hans Peter, and you can join them without having to turn into a werewolf.